Hello everyone and welcome to Season Watch. Today we're starting Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. I believe that's the name. Now what do I know about this series? It's about zombies. That's basically it. What I can assume things, which could be completely wrong. Let's see. From the card art, I immediately remember All of the Night, which basically was with vampires, and I imagine this one's gonna be sort of similar but with zombies, maybe. As for the second part of the name, Bucket List of the Dead. Bucket list is normally a list of things you want to do before you die. So Bucket List of the Dead makes me think that it's like a person doing their bucket list, but after they die and become zombies. So they're doing their bucket list as a zombie. That's the best I got. I got no clue what we're getting ourselves into. That's my prediction, which could be completely wrong. So I have no idea where this is gonna go, but we're here to find out. If you're new here, first off, welcome. Second off, allow me to explain how things work. This is gonna be a time reaction, which means you get your own copy of the video and I'll do a countdown. So then I go 3, 2, 1, go. You start your own copy and I'll start mine. So we'll be basically watching it together. So that way you have the full reaction of the whole episode. And I understand if you enjoy edited reactions, I do too. So this is kind of like a mix. It's a time reaction, but I'll also add some themes here and there, which have two functions. One, if you're using your own copy, it will help you sync up your own with mine, so we'll be watching at the same time. Or two, if you're not using your own copy and just hearing this video, you can get a better grasp of what part of the episode I'm at. And that's basically it. So with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, I saw this popping up like every reactor's reacting to this. Oh. But because of the shows I end up picking, this probably gonna end up coming out on Wednesdays. If not, like a Thursday or Friday, if something ends up delaying it. But hopefully on Wednesdays. Memento Mori. And zombie infestation. Which is kind of appropriate since on this weekend, like, I believe it came out on Sunday, and oh wow, that's a lot of zombies. But on Saturday, I played Dead of Winter for the first time. I've only watched it before, but this Saturday was the first time me and my friends played it. So, it kind of fits. And I see, that was in a movie. And wow. So you consider that heaven compared to The Office. Can you imagine how are things like at The Office? Maybe this is the main character, Sturridge, though. If so, at least he's older than the one from All of the Night. Yeah, that's how it works. I came back from work to record this. And I'm gonna go back to work tomorrow as well. His house is a mess. Wait, that voice. The first thing is... Oh, look how happy he was before. But that voice is like the professor from Detective Conan. And I think there's some other voices as well that don't come to mind at the moment. Wait, is it the professor or the chief of the police? Now that I think about it, Oh, he wasn't Detective Conan. That's the bright eye joining the industry. Kosugi. I don't recall if we got his name. And is he gonna have a crush on her? There it is. There's a crush moment. Saori. Tendou. Tendou. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have a hard time remembering the names. I'm already forgetting all the names. And in university? No. The way he reacted with her, I can imagine he didn't have a girlfriend. Rugby. Okay. But yeah, see, they're getting to know their newcomer. Look at that. And she's right on the other side. And she noticed him. Really? She's your type? I couldn't tell. Work hard and show results to make an impression. Getting back to the office. Oh, that wasn't after work. That was like a break from work. An all-nighter, huh? Oh, things are rough in this company. Yeah, they're basically like zombies. How many days are 2 days later? Wow. Just stay at the office for like 3 days. What crunch time were they on to be in that situation? A production department, exploitative corporations. I mean, if you're working 3 days straight, yeah. And back to work with you. Hard to say. Could be 3, 5 days. Oh yeah, I can understand not wanting to go to work after that marathon that you just did. Ooh, nice transition. But then that young spirit still in him. Employee friendly policies. Mental health days. Oh yeah, they're gonna need those mental health days. Never seen anyone use them. Good natured competition. Unpaid work is their competition. Their music. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, moody. Move to tears. It's all about how you praise things. Very health conscious. He made a whole year. Like, yeah, no, the business there is like crunch time is a blessing for them. Like, because they live by that. You're up. It's due next. Yeah. Of course, people are quitting. With the way you guys work them to the bone, and then some. Maybe a missile will come down. I mean, she looks pretty healthy for someone working here. The one reason he can keep going. That smile. What was up with that smile? Oh. Okay, that is my. I was not imagining thing. It really was happening. Yeah, you can hear it, and your crush. Yeah. Like, I have nothing to hope for there. Yeah, he's basically a zombie. And then he's worried about them. And think like there's always something worse out there. Look at that. Can even walk straight. The mental health. Still managed to make a whole other year. Five revisions. And just, oh, the director's grandkid is going to participate, so. Yeah, this is a hellish workplace. Maybe, like, are you thinking? Yeah, maybe because situation like this, that's why, like, the being gone, right? I believe it's really big in Japan or something like that, or maybe it used to be. I don't really know currently, but because of workplace like this, he has to live and breathe the work, and they are just the higher ups are just very explorative. The one thing he thinks of is just let me sleep and not wake up. Wow. Like, look at his place, how it looks. Compare it to his enthusiasm in 2 years ago. That's just... He may not be an actual zombie, but he's basically this. Bikes? Pay for bike space. Didn't know that was a thing. I mean, do you even have time to pay for it? Or how much do you even use it staying at work so much? Is this where we're gonna have the whole twist of the anime? Yeah. Yeah, that seems like the case. Oh, the veins, like the veins and the zombie. And then the color for a second, and now we just have some stuff with color. Very colorful blood. There's red, blue, green. Like the Splatoon. Yeah, and suddenly a zombie breakout. Very colorful. Oof. Yeah. Oh, a zombie breakout. What is my word? I'm gonna be late to work. A plane falling, probably because of the zombie attack. Yeah. This breath of fresh air. Don't have to work anymore. Don't have to go to that hellish hell place. Well, that was quite showcase. Look how much livelier he got just of that thought process of I don't have to go to work. I'm free. He's running away from the zombie, but he's so happy. Yeah, in a monochrome. Like we were seeing this day, it was all in black and white. And then once he realized that, colors. A zombie breakout doesn't matter. I'm happy that I have a day off work. That's how bad the situation is. Like, oh, there's no. He's still ignoring the zombie breakout. And there's the bucket list. What do you think about? If she became a zombie or not? Yeah, now it's just gonna go all out, not caring what happens. Because, hey, there's a zombie outbreak right now, so might as well go all out with their life. Like, look at that. I just find it funny how he's treating a zombie breakout so nonchalant. Like, oh yeah, I just need to avoid them and just live my life. Free from work. Does he know where to live, or is this supposed to be near the workplace? Emergency contacts. Okay, so yeah, it is her place. I mean, it could very well be a zombie. Really, having those thoughts now and there's a safety check during an emergency. You know, like a zombie outbreak. Usual stuff. But let's see if she's a zombie or still alive. The door is open. That is not a good sign. And there's a person there. Yeah. And what is up with that? He's just transforming. Yeah, like the face change and everything. Oh, he's gonna take off the necktie. Yeah, resigning. I mean, I don't think it really matters now, but sure. Now there's a Titan. Now he's a Titan. And now we have someone like My Hero animation there on the attack. Oh, the glass from his rugby days. Okay, that was great. And the toupee? But does that mean that Miss Otori is already a zombie? Or yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. She's turning into one right now. There she is. So are we gonna end it here, or is there more? I mean, he resigned talking to the zombie boss, so is he gonna confess to the zombie authority? Yeah. Like what? But he's at least conscious enough to run from it and not just take it. Yeah. It was just a rough situation at the workplace, you know. Yeah, like tomorrow, the day after, I don't have to work. It's like a dream, you know, a zombie outbreak, like a dream. Everyone wished for that, right? Yeah, there's never enough time to do everything we want. Gonna do his bucket list. The music. I wonder if this is like the opening or ED. Because normally they have that stuff. Hopefully this is not it. No, this is definitely it. So yeah, he started to make his bucket list. Because he's just gonna enjoy life as much as he can during this zombie outbreak. Because he's taking it very chill, to be honest. Considering the hellish hell he worked at, this is paradise. Like, this is a dream come true, as he put it. Which is very awkward and funny, because it's in a normal situation, that's definitely not what people would think. Unless they're like zombie fanatics, but that's a whole other story. Now, I did hear the beginning of it and it seemed pretty fun. But I'm gonna wait to hear like openings and endings until like episode 4. Unless you guys let me know that like it's safe to watch the opening or watch the ending. Or maybe I should wait even longer than that to watch them, you know? I don't know. So just let me know when that happens. Because this episode had no opening or ending. What is this? Oh, just next time. Okay. So that's it. So that was the debut episode. Well, certainly caught me by surprise there. It's not exactly what I thought it would be, because I thought the bucket list of the dead, I thought it would be a zombie living out his bucket list. So a zombie with some consciousness, which some shows do have them. But this one, no. The zombies are full up zombies, don't really have much thought going on in their heads. They're just attacking, really. So the bucket list was to do things while there's a zombie outbreak. That's why the bucket list of the dead, because everyone's dying, everyone's a zombie, and well, you don't have to work. You're free to live your life as long as you avoid the zombies, basically. So that's where the bucket list of the dead is. And so it starts with a story about a very explorative company that they work hours and hours and hours, and then hours and hours and hours, and then hours and hours and hours. Then maybe there's a break. Like, the way he was even putting everything was just to make it sound, oh yeah, it's really good and all, but then also showing like what he actually means by that, was just like very nightmarish. Like, oh, 150 hours unpaid, 200 hours unpaid, the boss making people cry. Like, that is just a mess. And it also show his progress in that, how he joined the company all bright-eyed, happy, full of energy, motivation. But as time went on and he lived through that hell and everything went wrong, one after the other, just getting tired, don't want to even go to work anymore, but still having to drag your feet along. It was just very painful, to the point that he actually thought of jumping in front of the train, and because that way he wouldn't have to work anymore.
ああ、これ邪魔だな。これがなかったら明日会社行かなくて済むのに。
In fact, there are many times that he just thought, like, oh, there's a zombie outbreak, like, nothing's working. That means I don't have to work. Like, that's the big point, big takeaway for him. That's how bad that company was. Because they're just having to be exploited, like, working time and time, with no break and everything. Which is surprised that they had that, like, outing when he arrived. But maybe that's just, like, for new members and, like, get to know them a little before you guys just work for the rest of your lives.
じゃあそろそろ会社戻ろうか。えっていうか、いつ帰れるんすかこれ。あれ、これってもう行かなくてもいいんじゃね。
But not only was he had that bright-eyed determination of being newcomer into the industry, there was another motivation. Otori, I believe was her name. The girl that he got a crush on since the first day. But things weren't really that bright because she was a bit busy, you know, if you get my drift.
こんな会社でもなんとか自分が正気を保っていられた理由、密かに思いを寄せていた大鳥さんは
社長こんなところで。大丈夫だよ。部屋の壁厚いから。
社長の愛人だった。
So, like, he didn't even have that as a hope and expectation, just everything going wrong, and part of him wanted to quit, but the other part still, like, dragging along with it and just keep running through the motions year after year. And who knows where that would go if this zombie outbreak didn't happen. But it somehow did. Know how, but it happened, and now he doesn't have to work and is free. His life is full of color again because he doesn't have to work.
昨日までの俺に見えていたのは黒いもやに覆われたモノトーンの世界だった。世界ってこんなにも鮮やかな色に満ち溢れてたんだな。会社に行かなくていい一日ってなんて素晴らしいんだ。
So crazy to think, like, a zombie outbreak is a good thing because he doesn't have to work in that hellish hell. And now he's just gonna enjoy life. He, like, not having to work, one of the things he thought of, I'm gonna finally confess my crush. And even though he was a bit late and he had become a zombie, like, he still did his confession and left all happy because he can't stay around with a zombie.
待っててください、大鳥さん。ここだ。入社して初めてあなたを見たその日からずっとマジでめちゃめちゃあなたのことが大好きでした。
And not only that, but even, like, when he found his boss there, like, he was resigning even though that guy was clearly a zombie and everything and would not understand what he was saying. He was taking pride in finally saying that he was resigning and leaving the company, which, yes, of course, but good to put it in words, I guess, putting it out, like, getting the weight off your shoulders. And he even fought it off, the boss zombie, and threw him off through the window. Which, by the way, had some nice animation with his rugby pass through the glass. But yeah, he was saying goodbye to his past and hello his future of just enjoying life of freedom.
社長、大事な話があるのですが、日々の激務に忙殺され、人間らしい生活を忘れ、本日付で退職する決意をいたしました。誠に身勝手な理由ではございますが、ご了承いただきますよ。何卒。
So I guess this anime is gonna be about kind of like a post-apocalyptic world full of zombies, but people just surviving everything and him enjoying his life, doing things that he always wanted to do. Maybe there will be others like him, all happy and trying to enjoy life to the best they can, or maybe the other are gonna be more serious, just very strict, like using the minimal resources and everything, trying to survive. Who knows? But there's definitely gonna be more characters that are not zombies. After all, Otori was transforming into a zombie when he arrived. He was even trying to hold it back, but the zombie sickness just can't stop. Zombie virus. So yeah, very curious to see where this is going, but it turns out pretty crazy, and I can see how this can be pretty fun. So I am curious, and like you got my attention. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye.